I asked him in February, I said, the day when they took Mohbad's body to the lab after the exhumation of Mohbad, at least if you take the body to the lab, you will rip his clothes apart because his clothes is already becoming a rag and already come to rag. You will rip the clothes, you will rip his clothes apart, and then you're going to clean the body, right? So when you clean the body, when you clean the body, did you mistake? Then you're supposed to take proper professional pictures because they're supposed to have a photographer to take proper pictures of Mohbad's body, the entire body, the head, every part of his body. Turn his body to the other side, take a picture of it. So even to make for more clarity and for transparency, you're supposed to also do a video. In case, because pictures now you can doctor any pictures, right? So in case of people questioning them for transparency's sake, that you should do a proper video of that as well. He said, Baba Mohbad, did they ask, did the lawyer ask anything? They said no. Why won't you do all this?
But first man, do you believe Mohbad was stabbed?
I do not. See, since I've been talking, I've never said Wunmi by Mohbad because I wasn't there. I would never join them.
Okay.
Okay. I've never joined them. There are a lot of conspiracy in the that led to the death of Mohbad. Okay, you never hear Bossman say Wunmi stabbed Mohbad. I would never join them. Yeah. But one thing I know is that there was a fight in the house. They fought in the car. That car stopped twice on the way back home. In fact, the last time the car stopped, the driver said it was not going anymore. You want to kill somebody here? How can you be fighting when the car was in motion? They were fighting themselves, the car was in motion. And they opened, the door was opened. The driver had to stop. And they insisted that it wasn't going anymore. Mohbad has to say, okay, the bird. According to what I was told. And then Mohbad had to assure the driver that they will comfort themselves, there's not going to be a fight. But according to what we heard, the fight continued when they got home. All right? Yes. Now, what I don't understand, when you listen to different stories, you have to put one or two together. All right? About the stabbing and about the injury that Mohbad sustained in the hand. I believe Mohbad sustained that injury in the house, not at the show.
After the show?
Not after the show. Mohbad sustained that injury in the house.
Really? Before the show?
After the show, when they got home.
The show, when they go home, yeah.
Because the fight continued in the house.
Okay.
But the fact is this. I'm done. I am done arguing with anybody. I'm done. I believe, what I believe, I'm in a team of Mohbad. Some of the people that I'm dealing with, they believe Mohbad was stabbed on the chest. I don't believe that part. Now, let me tell you what I think will happen to Mohbad. The fact is that even the wife of the deceased has not even come out to say that there was a fight in the house. That's what amazed me.
Yes, everybody.
She has not come out to claim, to say that there was a fight in the house. She has not even come out to say there was a fight in the car on their way back home. Now, I am going to be debunking some stuff. No, is it debunking? I'm going to be opening her eyes to some things. I don't want to talk about this anymore because what I'm actually looking for is let the police give us the access to the phones. When you do proper phone forensic to all their phones of those people involved in it, then we'll find out the truth. So see, the state is not giving us the access to the phone logins, to the communication tower, then they say something that they are hiding. Because proper phone forensic is going to handle. We don't need no. At this point, since the wife of the deceased has not has not come out to say that there was a fight in the car, that the fight continued in the house, that means she's trying to exonerate herself. I have never said that she fight Mohbad, but the fact is that the last person that fought with Mohbad on her is the wife, not Prime Boy.
Okay.
No, let me talk about Prime Boy. About Prime Boy. Yes, Mohbad got it. Yes, Mohbad is Prime Boy. But Prime Boy did not throw a punch.
They can turn back into a punch.
You never throw a punch. And not a single punch. You never throw it. A single punch. Okay.
But Wunmi said Prime Boy threw a punch. Wunmi said they fought.
They fought. Ask Wunmi again. They need to ask Wunmi again. They ask her during the citizen, which I can bring her to her. I can bring the citizen out right here. If you go to Yekwidi, I've been treating the citizen word for word. What this one said, what they said, and I answered. She said, now, according to citizen, she said, she was sitting in the middle, Mohbad was sitting on the other side, Prime Boy was sitting on the other side. He said, what infuriated Mohbad was that he told Prime Boy to shut up. In the citizen, she said, Mohbad was scared because they have a lot of us fans all around the car, surrounding his car. And he said, Mohbad didn't want to go out because of the shots that would not mob him. All right? So he said, so now, just put yourself in that shoe. You are a superstar. You are in the car. The mob were all around your car. All right? Wunmi said, the driver asked, what about the driver of the car? He said, was the driver of the car there? He said, yes. The driver of the car was right outside the car, sitting, resting on the bonnet, on the hood of the car. The bonnet. All right? So, at what point did Mohbad step out of the car? He said, Mohbad couldn't punch Prime Boy in the car because she was sitting in the middle and she was carrying Liam. So Mohbad had to step out of his own side of the car. So Mohbad, that was scared of the mob, came out of his car. So suddenly, Mohbad, that was scared to come out because of the mob, were asking for more money. And Darosha went, or maybe Darosha and some other people, or Dadura went to go and look for change. Right? So Mohbad now became a James Bond. So, came out of the car. The guy that was scared to come out because of those more that were asking him, we want more money. He now went into the midst of these people, or his fans. Or is it that the fans just disappeared? So they just disappeared in a minute. And Mohbad had to go around this car to go, and they went to Prime Boy's side. And then he opened the ask her, was the window rolled down or up? She said the door was rolled up. So the Mohbad punched through the window. She said no. He said Mohbad opened the door of Prime Boy's side. And I said, they asked her, what was the position of Prime Boy during this altercation? She said Prime Boy was seated in the car. Dealt up. Is it possible for you to be fighting with someone and then someone opened the door of your car and you're fighting with someone and you're seated? He said no. So it has given every reasonable human being that Prime Boy was not in the fighting position. So there's no way that he could fight back because Mohbad was one standing and he was still seated in the car. Okay? They asked me, did you see the fight? She said no.
That she went to call people here?
Yes. And she said, what made you think they fought? She couldn't answer that question. So how do you not say that they fought? That by the time she went to go and look for people to separate them, why would you go and look for people that separate them when there are security around that place? When there are fans in that place? Do you think Mohbad was going to fight in public? where he has his fans, that he knew that they're going to take pictures, it's going to go viral.
Exactly.
We're not stupid, man. And I'm tired of arguing with some people that doesn't know how to use their brain. So Mohbad that was scared came out of the car, and suddenly all the fans that were there disappeared. And then Mohbad became James Bond, went to the car and started fighting. And until date, 9 months after, there's no single picture or video of Mohbad or footage of Mohbad fighting with his best friend. So how come you saw Mohbad coming out of his car, went to go and call your people to come and separate Mohbad? How many miles? How long did it take you to? Where did you guys park your car? Did they park their car 10 miles away from where Mohbad was? Where Mohbad's car was?
Where's the driver, this man?
Huh?
What about the driver of the car?
Yeah, the half car. What about the driver of the car? Because she should have witnessed the fight. He said, where was the driver? He said the driver was sitting on the hood of the vehicle. So then he could have seen Mohbad punching Piper, right? Like, yeah, he should have. So why haven't they brought the driver for the coroner inquest? Usually the driver saw Mohbad fighting. And she said, by the time she went to call people, there's already separated the facts. So that means you did not witness any fact. So what makes you think they fought? So did you see when Mohbad punched the window? She said no. She didn't see that.
She said no.
She said no, she did not witness that. In fact, she said she did not see Mohbad get an injury. She didn't see the Mohbad injured until when Mohbad came to his room, to our room, and wanted to lap him.
Okay.
So now the police said, see, I'm doing a lot of discrepancy in that story on CTC. Okay? That I don't know. I need to be questioned or reviewed. She said, the police said, Mohbad bled profusely. Profusely can mean, it means different things. It can mean, oh, was the blood gushing out? Was it just coming out as in frequently? Was it just, it depends on the rate of how the blood was gushing out of his body. But according to Wunmi, she said she's not witnessed any hands, and she not witnessed that Mohbad got injured because she was angry until when Mohbad came to the house.
Bossman, somebody said the driver said Mohbad fights with Brian Boys.
How can you say the driver said whatever? The driver, you can say that person is conspiracy, is thinking with his ass. Because the driver has never been called or called to the coroner inquest. Can you see what I'm saying? So where did they get that fact from? You see what I'm saying now? Conspiracy everywhere. I'm telling you what was written in the CTC. Yeah. Now, the police said Mohbad bled profusely, and that was the profusely is what led to them calling the nurse, and then because he lost too many blood, also led to why he died. So now, please tell me, where did the police get that profusely from? Where did they get it from? So if you claim that Mohbad bled profusely, so you guys drove from Ikorodu to the Highland 2.5 hours at midnight. Let's say that there's no traffic, right? You drove 2.5 hours. Why was it possible for someone to bleed profusely and still make it back home? So Wunmi claimed that she did not witness any blood gushing out of his hand in the car until when Mohbad came to that. Is it possible for you to be bleeding profusely and you still want to lap your pure? Can a raw bam or Chinese bam stop a flowing blood, gushing blood, or profusely bleeding wounds? She said she used aboliki or rub to massage his hand. So when has it come that aboliki or rub can actually stop? Is it possible? All right. Mohbad just had a minor cut in the hand, okay? Now, I'm going to ask another question. I want to throw another question to you now. If you pushed a window of an SUV, where is likely possible for you to get a wound?
Your fist.
Fist. So how come Mohbad did not get any injury on his fist? He only got injured at below his elbow. Some fools that were supporting the wife said that maybe when his hands went through the glass, the window of the glass, some of the particles of the window scrubbed. Scrub his hand. Oh, come on, man. We're not dumbass. So his fist, nothing will happen to the fist, but his elbow. You all know that where the elbow is, that injury is a defensive wound, right? It's a defensive position. Probably they were fighting in the house. The fact that the wife has not even come out 6 months, 9 months after, still saying there was no fight in the house. They fought physical in the car. On the way back home, the driver stopped twice. That means that, and they are saying, and the police said, the last person that fought with Mohbad is Fine Boy. Was Fine Boy. So the police, you said you did the investigation, right? So you had no idea that there was a fight in the car on the way back home. So that means your investigation that you did was not really accurate. You did not do any investigation. You only took just a statement. Man, these people just did the statement. They collected the statement. There's a lot of discrepancy in the story, man. The ordinary police of Lagos State is not even aware that they fought on the way back home. They are not even aware that they had a fight in the house.
Osman, the police, I don't think they're interested in Mohbad's case.
Thank you. I'm talking. I've said it, that the body language of the police, they are not ready to give justice to Mohbad. We are the people. We decided to come to FBI.
They are both fine.
I guess someone is unmuted, so we can hear it.
They're both fine. Good morning.
Good morning.
They're both fine. I come up for one reason, and the reason is to just say one or two things because I was sleeping. I went to use the bathroom. I came back, check this black app, and find out that you are talking here. What I want to say is that you said you have never said that Wunmi stabbed or killed Mohbad. But I'm here today to tell you that Wunmi killed Mohbad. Wunmi killed Mohbad. Excuse me. Let me
you were not there. You have any evidence?
Let me say what I want to say.
If I want to hear evidence right now, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on. I won't take your time. I'm going to listen, but this is just what I want to say. If someone died in his house, in the presence of his wife, and the wife for close to 9 or 10 months refused to answer or go for any interview so that she will keep quiet, every truth in her will not come out. That's one good reason to conclude that she knows and she's involved. Another thing I want to say is that these same people came out, the first thing they said was he died of ear infection. Ear infection. Your husband died in your presence. Your so-called husband of your youth died in your presence. And you came out to say he died of ear infection. When the fans were disputing that how will someone die of ear infection, the story changed to he fought in the show and there was an injury in his hand. That is what come out again. And I'm going somewhere. You say Prime Boy is involved. And Prime Boy is the person that killed your husband. But this same lady is the same person that sent Prime Boy a link to write a tribute to Mohbad. You say someone killed your husband. and the same person you send a link to him so that he can write a tribute to a tribute song to Mohbad. Nobody is stupid around here. You must not say, even the people that want to come and say, okay, we did autopsy, we did toxicology, we did this, they are not there when this thing happened. And once they come out and tell you, this lady is involved one way or the other, we are going to say, okay, we are finding the killer. But let me tell you, before these people come around, go again and look at where they are burying Mohbad. Aside that everything they put in that place, look at that young black widow very, very well, closely. When they asked her to pour sand on Mohbad and go and check that video, there was no single water coming out of her eyes. Go and look. Immediately she poured that sand on Mohbad. She take her hands back her head to get something. If this lady did not know anything about what killed this young man, we won't be where we are today. If truly they kill Mohbad outside, we will not be here. She comes out and be cursing herself that if I know, this is what we know. If you know what? The one you know, you say, I know too much about my husband death, but the industry, God will not let me talk. And you are cursing yourself if you know. You come out to say he died, the death that is supposed to kill your son is what your husband say he will take. And I'm asking questions. How much did your son of 5 months or 4 months, or what did a 4-month-old baby did that the father will say, I want to stick my head and die for the boy? If the Timothy case everybody is talking about, the lady insisted, my husband sleep in this hotel. When the police are changing it, she said, no, my husband will never lie to me. And that lady is the reason why the husband got justice. We have been crying every day for justice for Mohbad. Wunmi have not come out one day to say, I want justice for my husband. The only thing that came out of her mouth is, don't follow what this person says, because he might get justice for my husband. We all heard that one. And the day she said it, I was under the comment section in that platform where she said it. All this put together, we are not fools. I know you are just trying to miss or use your words very well, the bossman. But let me just say this here today. She cannot come and tell me today that the industry God, the man you claim you love, the husband of your youth, died. And in that too everywhere, everybody is trying to put one fake story and the other together. You are not budged. You did not come out and say, no, my husband is here. This is my husband. This is how we go. This is how it comes. Because you know that when they are interviewing you, you will make mistake and say what you are not supposed to say. And say the truth. Mama Mohbad said 2 times. 2 times, the bossman. Mama Mohbad said Mohbad was stabbed. 2 times. The second one, Mama Mohbad said, Dosi no ran wa kan wa gun pa. Anybody that is a Yoruba person on this platform, what is the meaning of Dosi no ran wa kan wa gun pa? What is gun pa? In an interview that Mama Mohbad answered to Punch or what newspaper, what is gun pa? Because she thought if she put Dosi there, we are going to say, oh, okay. But the word that we wanted is Gunpa. Either is Dosi, either is Wunmi, either is Adura, either is Blessing. There's word Gunpa there. And this same woman said, I did not see the body of my son. How did she know Mohbad was Gunpa? This same woman said that Mohbad has been doubting the paternity of the son. Mama Mohbad. Yes, Mama Mohbad said Mohbad ti fẹ́ ṣe ó ti fẹ́ ṣe DNA yẹn jòsí lóòbẹ̀ kó tó kú. It means that Mohbad was doubting the paternity of the baby. My sister, Immolenization channel or Queen or what, go and listen to all Mama Mohbad's interview. It's right there. When your son is doubting a paternity, and that is why I said it. I said this is a good point where anybody that said we want DNA done, Mama Mohbad is in Wunmi's camp, and she said this, that the man that died has been doubting the paternity of the baby. Okay, she said it on the Punch interview. Yes. So if that is out there, that is a good point where the government will ask her, your husband has been doubting this, go and do this. And if we look at all these indices together, where is the arrow pointing to? Is it to Prime Boy, Spending, Wunmi, Adura, and the rest? They were asking Adura and Spending, did you think that injury on Mohbad's hand can kill? She said no, that cannot kill Mohbad. So now, the wife that knows what happened to the husband, if directly or indirectly she was not involved, what is she covering? What is that point of covering? We want to look away now and say, okay, she did not kill the husband. So, what now happened? Wunmi is the one that pulled the trigger. There's nowhere in the world your husband will die, and 9 months you are still acting drama. You are still coming to bed. Okay, I want to say something to the most man, then I will mute and be listening, and I won't be here to be argue or talk today. They say the results coming conclusive, and it satisfied Wunmi because Wunmi say they did not know what to give him, and Wunmi did not press further. The next thing they come to court, they say they want to come and carry the body for burial. Where is that done in the world? And this same woman come out and say, you know so much about your husband death. The industry dog will not let you talk. Why don't you reveal? I mean, open the eyes of this industry dog now that they are trying to cover up in the court or in the inquest or during during toxicology and autopsy. Why don't you reveal it? That means you are happy that the guy just went so that you can live your life. Because that's what I mean when I say she tied the husband. She tied the husband.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, like I said, I agree with what you said. The only part I don't live in the same building with them, in the house with them. I wasn't there when the incident happened. I conducted my own private investigation, and we got all this story. The story that we had is a theory. There's no evidence for that. Okay, so I am not going to come out anywhere in the media or any other places to say authoritatively that Wunmi fight with that. You understand what I'm saying? It would be so wrong. I understand how media works. I wasn't there. If anyone that has the common sense start to press forward and try asking the questions, I say, oh, so if you stab Mohbad, where? Which part of the body did he stab Mohbad? And I'll now be looking like a dundee because I have no question. I have no proof of that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that Wunmi has not even come out to say that there was a fight in the car or there was a fight in the house. So let me tell you something. There's a lot of, even in marriage, husband and wife fight. Husband fight wife, wife fight husband. It could be a mistake. It could be while you are arguing, you're fighting, you hit someone with something and the person goes down, and then, having internal bleeding, things happen. All right. One thing I want to let you to know is that cut on Mohbad's end, Mohbad did not sustain that cut at the show. He sustained that cut. Allegedly, let me put that word there. Let me be smart. He allegedly, or probably, sustained that cut by injury at the house, because that cut is a defensive wound. It's not a defensive wound. There's no way you're going to punch through a window of an SUV and then you do not sustain no injury on the face, and then you sustain the injury at below the elbow. That is totally does not make sense. It's not making no sense at all. You see that? And number two, Wunmi has not even agreed or accepted that there was a fight in the crowd. Only spending that made us talk about the fight at the CTC, on the CTC at the Corona inquest, that they had a fight in the car. I think he has established that. And he also established that there was a fight in the house. Adura was still trying to dodge it. All right? See, we're looking at the body language of the day that Wunmi was interviewed, was questioned at the Corona inquest. You just look at the way all what transpired with Adura. Even the judge, the magistrate were like, come, don't you want justice for your header, brother? You want me to read it out for you?
Really?
You want me to read it out for you? Give me a sec.
Okay.
Let me see. So even the judge was asking, so don't you want justice for your brother? How can you be here? Don't you know the reason why you came to Corona inquest? It's for justice for your brother. It's not the same mother that gave back to both of you. How old are you? Yeah, you're hungry. You've been here for 4 hours. But you know how to go outside the court to go and be taking paraga. But now they ask you to come and talk for justice for your brother. You are saying that you're hungry. You cannot wait. You see, to the point that even his lawyer came to come and defend him that maybe they need to. Okay, they were even asking, should we wait and give you a few hours and few minutes, 30 minutes for you to eat so that you can get strength? The guy was like, no. He wants to go, he cannot, he's not feeling good. He has been sick for some time. A 22-year-old boy.
22 years.
Yes, so definitely you can tell that during the back and forth with the Wunmi, maybe they believe that Wunmi has messed up in some areas and they try to
cover up,
brush Adura up in some areas, so they don't want him to do whatever anymore. So if you notice that after that, immediately when the magistrate adjourned the court date, the next court date was cancelled. So they gave him more time. So it was another time, because the day that they were supposed to come, it was cancelled. They didn't do it. So he has enough time to do his own rehearsal. Even with the despite fight with his rehearsal. Sorry, where I have the. Let me just open my computer. So they must have groomed that guy. Even despite the they groomed it. When he came back again at the Corona inquest, he said something. He made some mistakes, and that's what this inherits during cross-examination. He still came out and said that Mohbad and Wunmi had an altercation, even in the house. What are they arguing about? They were arguing about Canadian visa. Now, about discrepancy. During the testimony of DJ Bami, okay, this is what's really funny to me. You know that DJ Bami said Mohbad sustained the injury at the show.
That's what he said.
Yes. And he said, there was blood. Right? He now said, when they got home, and blood was gushing out, we went to our room. So when we went to our room, they were with Mohbad in the living room. And when the blood was, the hand, he said the hand was swollen. That same night, when they got home, the hand was swollen and blood was gushing out of the hand. That.
So what did she do?
That he now asked that Mohbad that he now asked Mohbad that that Mohbad need anti-tetanus. They have already talked about the anti-tetanus before the arrival of the nurse. That was Sunday night, Monday morning. The nurse arrived on Tuesday morning. Later wind of the Tuesday morning. So that means they have already been talking about the anti-tetanus before the arrival of the nurse. Just give me some time. I'm opening my CCC right now, and I will read it out for you guys.
Okay.
See, enough of all this nonsense, all this.
Sorry, demoralization queen. Good morning, everybody. I greet you all. Good morning. I'm not going to stay too long. Can you just give me 2 or 3 minutes? I just want to say one thing, and I will drop. My coming here this morning is just to make it clear to everybody that you see these people who come and say they're fighting for justice, they are not. The matter don't enter my table. It don't come from my table. But I want to get more facts before I can actually mention the names. You see those people who go from one platform to another, pretending you are fighting for justice. You guys are not fighting for justice. You guys are fighting for Wunmi. And very soon, the truth is going to be out, and all of you will be exposed. All of you will be exposed. The truth is going to be out. All of you who use the face of justice, fighting for justice, but the truth is that you guys are fighting for Wunmi. You people will be exposed in this same TikTok very soon. It came to my table that Arifa and Veron has been released. But you know these people have been lying to us. They refuse to come and tell us the truth. You people have been fooling the public for a very long time. But the time has come now that all of you will be exposed. Mohbad is going to disgrace you all. So those of you who know yourself, because I'm not mentioning him, you know yourself. We are watching you. We know that you people are just using justice for Mohbad as an excuse just to be snitching. You guys have been snitching for the past 9 months. We know you people. But I want to have my complete facts before I will start calling names. And I will call names soon. But what I want to assure you people that we all know you people right now. We all know what you people are doing. So you people should stop going to different platforms and pretending that you are fighting for justice for Mohbad. Because you guys are not fighting for justice for Mohbad. You know yourself. And if you know you are the one I'm talking to, you can challenge me. But when the time comes, I'm going to break the table. And this is the reason why I'm here this morning. Veron and Arifa they've been out of the jail, but these people refuse to tell us. Faking the public here. Okay? So all the truth are coming out, and the more truth will come out. Thank you so much. Justice for Mohbad. You people like it or not. People who said Wunmi is innocent. We all know that Wunmi is not innocent. I don't need to be in Mohbad's house before I can use my common sense to know that Wunmi is not innocent. And I will be afraid of anybody to say that Wunmi kpai Mohbad. Yes, Wunmi kpai Mohbad. Anyone who is afraid to say that Wunmi kpai Mohbad, the person know what he's doing. For me, Wunmi kpai Mohbad. And no one is going to tell me that. Okay? So those of you who are using the justice as an excuse to be faking yourselves, your truth, you people will be exposed very soon. Thank you so much, Queen. I love you. Bye.
Mercy, hold on before you go, Queen.